What's up, guys? It's Azaran here, and CO's a bitch, but we already knew both of those two things, and we're back with Week 3 MDL coverage here, recap of what happened in Week 3, and a fuck ton of things happened. So first and foremost, we have two subs, I guess. We have two new subs. We've got Hiss, or however you pronounce that, Hiss. He's going to be replacing Korok because he's going to be out for a while, so welcome to Hiss. And we've got iFlying, who's replacing Jif because Jif just left the Discord just out of nowhere. So good stuff to them. So now we'll look at the standings after Week 3. This is after Week 3, but we're still missing two battles, Jayhawk and Vergi, the battle of the two most delaying or whatever, the two most stally members of the draft league, I guess. Although Jayhawk said he's been ready since Monday, so I don't know. But anyways, the playoffs is still a pretty good look at this right now. So we have me, Jayhawk, MSK, Gorv, 27, Donut, and Podge is the 8th spot per se, but with these four matchups, if like Hiss and Eric are going to play, right? And one of them is going to win. So one of them is going to get at least a +1 differential, then they're going to have. So then if Eric wins and he gets a +1 differential, he's going to be 2-1 with a +1 differential, which is better than Podge's. Or if Hiss wins, he'll be 2-1 with at least a +3 differential. Even with Vergi, will already have a better win ratio than him. And even if Jayhawk gets 6-0'd and becomes 2-1, he'll be at a +2 differential after getting 6-0'd with his match versus Vergi, if that happens. So either way, Podge is out of the playoffs right now. He's probably outside looking in, probably in the 9th or 10th spot as of now, due to the total thrashing that he took versus Jayhawk in Week 2. But anyways, looking at that, those are our playoffs. Those are our playoff teams. We can look more in depth at the divisions here. As he's leading the Tapu Koko division at 3-0 with a 12-point differential. Donut is also in there with a 0 differential. We'll see how that happened later. MSK surprising us all, climbing from 15th post-draft to all the way to number 1. If you haven't checked out the rankings, go ahead and check those out. Gorv over here is doing solid at 2-1 with a nice 5 differential for 2-1. Jayhawk, once again, leading Tapu Fini, and Vergi should be able to lead. I'm sure Vergi, provided he doesn't lose, he should be able to take second place in the division. And then we have 27. This is like the land of the subs. I forgot also. I forgot JJ is subbing for We've got Jif and Korok. JJ is subbing for Jif. Hiss is subbing for Korok, and iFlying is subbing for Jakem. I forgot that Jakem left also. But anyways, we'll move on to the most important things here. What happened during this week? So we're going to talk about the trades first. We've got Azzy trading his Donphan for, at the time, Korok's Magneton plus a free agent. So Korok got a Donphan and a free agent for the Magneton. Now, I mean, I like Magneton. Steel trapping, another reliable steel is good. Another Volt Switcher electric mon is good. I lose a Rapid Spinner and I lose my one ground type, but I feel like I can make that up in other ways. So I felt like Magneton suits my playstyle more. So the other trade that happened was Excadrill for Mimikyu. Actually, this is CO's Excadrill for iFlying, who used to be Jakem's Mimikyu. I think it's a good trade I think that's a really good trade for iFlying. But for CO, I don't know why. Like, you just added another. I guess this is now your Ghost Resist here. Nice disguise Ghost type. This is going to be your Ghost Resist that we were mentioning. But now you lose it out in a spinner. iFlying gains a spinner, gains a great Mold Breaker Mon, Spadef Mon, Choice Scarf Attacker. Mimikyu has his niches too, so it's not bad for CO, I guess. Because CO just totally upended his team, which we're actually going to look at right now. Because we're going to look at the transactions. So the transactions that happened that weren't trades. As he dropped Chestnut for Gligar, actually. picking up a ground type to make up for the fact that he lost Dawn Fan. And I think I can just live without grass. So I can live without my grass type in Chestnut. And iFlying picked up a lot of mons. Did I delete them all? Oh shit. Did I delete all of his transactions? Oops. I know he dropped something for Jellicent. He dropped Swampert to take Silvally Fairy. Let's actually look at the page here and see what exactly he dropped. Yeah, so he dropped. No, yeah, he didn't drop too much. He just picked up Jellicent, Silvally Fairy, Espeon, and Haxorus. I gave him a few extra free agents since he came in as a sub and it wasn't his team. So I think he improved his team for the better, added another special attacker, added a few more actually special attackers. Jellicent is a special attacker. Silvally can potentially be a special attacker if it wants to be. And now we move on to the highlight, I guess. CEO completely upending his team for Rain. As I said before, trading Excadrill away. He drops Mega Diancie, picks up Mega Swampert. He drops Blaziken, picks up Politoed. He drops Gyarados, picks up Ludicolo. He drops Alakazam, picks up Kabutops. He drops Rotom and picks up Silvally Steel. So literally, balls to the wall Rain. He even tried to get to ask RC for a trade. His Pelipper and Kingdra for his Tapu Koko and Raichu Alola. So this man is out here just doing Rain. So nice. So like a nice sunny day, random sunny day, or hail on one of your mons can literally ruin his day. But that's beside the point. And then his drops Mega Sableye for Mega Diancie, which I think is pretty good. Adds more offensive. But the problem is now Jayhawk can pick that up, and Jayhawk can run full disgusting stall with Chansey, Skarm, Dougie, and Mega Sableye. So that's going to be annoying to say the least. But those are all the transactions for week 3, and now we can move on to the replays. So our first replay is the heatiest meme of the week, and that goes to JJ in general. Though I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing this for the rest of the season, so whoever gets him might get a free win. So you know, normal Crawdon here, looks like it. Aqua Jet, pretty normal. I think this is the most normal thing on his team, quite honestly. Into Rotom we go. Blastoise comes out, goes for the Scald, burns the Rotom. Unfortunate. Oh no, but you know, JJ's got the Facade on deck. Watch this play. Boom. Does a nice crispy 28%. Nice Facade. Trick. Now you see that Rotom was Flame Orb. And later you'll see this Rotom is Rest. So that's one meme right there. Let's see. This Mamoswine is EQ. It's got sub. It's not really a meme. I mean, that's a niche, I guess. This Altaria. Mega Altaria the king. With Toxic, okay, that's regular for support Altaria, but now we got Fly on this. We got Fly on this Altaria. So what is this thing doing? Toxic Roost, Fly, nice. So moving right along, I think he has one more pretty Firemon here, and that would be, what is this Latios actually? It's Z Memento. Oh, he's going for game here. He's going for game. Into Registeel we go. Oh my god. So he's going to go into Shaman here. He's going to go for the Rock Polish. See, this is the setup for Registeel. Power Up Punch. Get that +1 attack. Earth Power comes up from the Shaman. Does a lot. See if you can flinch him. So yeah. Rock Polish, Iron Head, Power Up Punch, Registeel. Another one of his juicy memes. So those are the heat memes of the week, I guess. I don't find anything else. Now we'll move on to the Broom of the Week, which is iFlying, our newest member, versus MSK. And this is how it happened. So it's Keldeo versus Gliscor. Obviously, MSK is not going to stay in with his Gliscor because it puts in a lot of work versus iFlying's team. He goes for the Protect here. Keldeo goes for the Hydro. Now, my question is, was Tarak doing anything with an Alomomola? And like, I don't know if Tarak, I think Tarak was a sack. I don't know, because Absol could still put in work with SD and stuff like that. So, then again, Absol probably was a sack because there's a Keldeo, there's a Pinsir. Yeah, never mind. So that was the right sack on MSK's part. I take that back. But Keldeo misses the Hydro Pump, and this is where it all goes downhill. SD here. SD a second time. Alola goes for the Wish and not the Scald. Goes for the Superpower here. Does a fuck ton. Scald, no burn, no burn. And at that point, that should be the entirety of the game. Because boom, SD, the disguise of the Mimikyu has already been busted. Nice sucker punch to avoid the shadow sneak. Pinsir comes out. He can just continuously click sucker punch here, I think. Boom, sucker punch. iFlying's not going to mess around and play the prediction game. Aloe comes out. Super power to the dome, knocks out the Aloe Momola. And at this point, it's all over. He goes absolutely for the superpower, knocks out that Haxorus, not Hydreigon. And now Keldeo is still in range because that's still +3 Absol. Boom, goodbye. So a nice superpower sweep by MSK. MSK is really looking to be a threat right now. He's definitely at the top. He's definitely at the top of his game right now. So we'll move on. Next replay here. Our next replay is the oh my god, I'm fucking Jesus play. This belongs to Podge. Or no, not Podge. This belongs to RC actually. So we've got Mew versus Dusknoir. Dusknoir set up a Calm Mind on this Mew. Boom. Gets Superior in. Shadow Ball does 26%, and he gets the Spadef boost. He gets the Spadef boost on Serp, so that sucks. So RC, I doubt, is gonna stay in, or else the Superior is gonna win. So you know, you got a muck there, right? You got a muck there, predicting the Leaf Storm, right? So Podge makes the masterful double into Aggron, predicting the muck. Good play on Podge's part. But RC makes the Don Corleone Jesus play and predicts that and goes into fucking Medicham. Can we talk about that? Like, can we talk about that? Didn't even care if that Superior stayed in Leaf Storm. He's just like, yep, he's going to Aggron there. And he gets in the Medicham. And of course, the Medicham is going to claim a kill on that turn. So that is the I'm fucking Jesus play on the week. Unfortunately, RC was not able to pull off that win. And finally, our replay of the week, lo and behold, belongs still to Podge and RC. So this was actually a really fun game. Let's watch. Podge leads off with Torn, as RC leads off with Dusknoir here. Torn goes for the U-turn. Now we see it's Life Orb Torn as he goes into Aggron. Calm Mind comes out from Dusknoir. Aggron's going to Mega Evolve here. Go for the Heavy Slam, only just 35%. As Dusknoir misses the Will-O-Wisp, that sucks. And now Podge is going to switch out into Mew. Dusknoir's going to stay going for the Will-O-Wisp here, and the Synchronize comes out. At least the Dusknoir can't be toxic now, I guess, because Burn has been nerfed. So we'll check the Shadow Ball damage as Mew goes for the Taunt here, and RC predicts that and goes straight for the Shadow Ball. Does 54%. That's a lot to the Mew. That's a lot to a Mew. I'm just saying. So into Superior we go. Shadow Ball comes out. Boom. He gets, and as you saw before, this play is going to happen pretty quickly. You already saw this, so no need to narrate it. Boom. Makes the Dawn play into Medicham. So he's going to pick up his kill here with the HJK. Goodbye. And now Torn comes out on the Medicham. Into Dusknoir we go. Goes for the Hurricane here. Podge isn't messing around this time, and that Life Orb Hurricane does a fuckload to the Dusknoir. He just sacks it off. RC just sacks it off. And now RC's going to bring in Medicham again. Get some fake out BP damage, it looks like. He's going to go for the fake out here. Medicham, he's going to switch out into Alolan Muck formation. As Podge predicts the switch out and goes for the U-turn to get the regen back. If he stayed in, that would have sucked. Pelipper comes out as Aggron gets his rocks up. Now he's going to switch into his Seismitoad as Pelipper goes for the Defog. Seismitoad goes for the Sludge Wave. Does a little bit, just does about half to the Pelipper. Hurricane comes out, confuses the Seismitoad, and Podge is not going to risk that and go into Rotom straight as Pelipper goes for the Roost. But now he has no Volt switch in, because he can bring in Muck, but now he's going to bring in Aggron again. Boom, here comes Aggron. And I don't really agree with him sacking him to the Mega Slam. Or I don't agree with RC sacking Muck to the Aggron. I mean, he had a Pelipper right there. Maybe, I mean, if the Aggron had Thunder Punch, it is what it is. But still, I think that Rotom in the end. But then again, his win condition is probably to win with Swift Swim Kingdra, so I could see why he saw that. So now into Seismitoad we go, as Kingdra goes straight for the Draco, knocking out the Seismitoad. And now we can bring out Superior. Goes for the Ice Beam, gets a nice crit as Serp goes for the Leaf Storm here, gets the special attack boost. And now into Pelipper we go. as the Serp's going to go for the Giga Drain and gain a fuck ton of health back. And he goes for another Giga Drain, and he's back up to 61%. Kingdra comes out. Podge goes into Aggron, as Kingdra goes for the Ice Beam here. Now, Kingdra goes for the Z move. Hydro Vortex is able to guarantee knockout the Aggron or not miss Hydro Pump. Kingdra goes for the Ice Beam, but it's AV superior, ladies and gentlemen, and down goes the Kingdra. However, the battle's not over yet. Medicham comes out. Fake out. Boom. Into Torn we go. He's going to go for the BP here. I would have personally, I would have assumed that was Scarf Rotom at the time. So, I would have personally gone into Swellow, sacked it, faked out, and then stalled out the rain, and then hoped for a Hurricane Miss. That was our best bet, so that, because I know Medicham can live one. So, into Swellow we go. Goes for the Pursuit. Cool play, cool play. Not Flame Orb, though, so is he like Pursuit Specs or something? And boom, the Rotom is Scarf, and down goes the Swellow. So, a nice 1-0 victory in Podge's favor. So, that's all the highlights we have for this week. Tune in next week? Next week, or maybe mid this week for a week 4 recap, because we're doing a double week this week. So, we'll see how that goes. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.